What's up, YouTube family? This video is going to help a lot of people. I have an announcement to make about one of my side hustles and why I'm quitting one of these side hustles. And before I introduce why I'm quitting this side hustle, I'm going to let you guys know that you can do this too. This was one of my tricks. This was one of my secrets, and I'm going to expose this secret to you. There are many ways that you could hack your way to wealth. All right. For me, it was a beacon, a reckoning, right? Life starts collapsing. Okay. You can start getting judgments against you. You start falling behind on your bills. You overdraft your bank accounts. And you get into a lot of situations, and I'm telling you, with all the things that happened to me in the past, and the stress, and the hurt that you can go through, I vowed that I would try to help more people not go through some of the things that I've gone through. And in fact, because I've had this channel up since 2014, I think 2013, but I didn't start making videos until 2014, I can say this. I have helped a great deal of people. I don't know if you guys are familiar with my channel. Maybe you should subscribe, and maybe you should follow me on Twitter too. I've helped a lot of people. I really did. Go from living paycheck to paycheck and being bombarded with bills to unleashing the brain, using your brain power to get yourself out of turmoil and problem solve. I'm very proud of this thing. All right. Now, I genuinely wanted to make these videos to help other people by giving them useful content. I changed my direction since with this particular channel to try to teach people how to make an extra $200 to $300 a month. And then I changed it again. My newest message is and will always remain the very thing that I think will help people forever. And that is assets over liabilities. Subscribe to this channel if you are going to join this army in changing the world and changing things for people who need it the most. It's all about knowledge. We're not taught these things in school. A lot of people go to school and all you learn is how to get yourself in a bunch of debt, how to go to school, go to college, and I'm not knocking college, and get yourself into a bunch of college debt so that you can turn around and get a career and pay a bunch of greedy debt holders and board members a ton of money so that they can go on their yachts and go fishing and take first-class flights for the rest of their lives just because you were ambitious to make a life for you and your family. And I am here to tell you that there are life hacks. There are ways that you could get ahead if you just pay attention to what I say. I really challenge you to subscribe to this channel, to comment, to share this video, to make sure that this goes viral. I am challenging you because this information is vital. I'm going to talk about side hustles. This is going to be part 2. I've just recently made a video called 3 Ways to Start and Grow Your Side Hustle. I'm going to unleash a secret about how you could just take the simplest thing and turn it into passive income. What I'm talking about is I'm going to show you a way to raise money for the stock market that you probably never thought about, because stocks is a great way to get passive income. And I talk about saving money, but bank accounts don't always do it for you. The reason why is because putting money in the bank or having it in a cash stored away in a little safe, what you're really doing is you're losing money. Okay, because the rate of inflation increases per year by at least 3%. And if you're only getting 1% on a dollar, you're losing 2% on your dollar every single time. So if you got $10,000 put away or something like that, you're losing 10% of its value for as long as you keep your money in the bank. So you got to find a way to make sure that you are getting what you deserve. Now, the average return on stocks with your money per year is about 10%. Sometimes it's higher. It's never really lower, but the lowest case scenario is about 7%, which at least puts you 4% over the marker. Okay? So if you are broke and you're living paycheck to paycheck and you just can't seem to save money because things keep coming up, I have a secret. And before I unleash the secret, I got one more thing to say. It has occurred to me that when I make videos about this, because some of these videos go viral. So when I make videos maybe about like bottle returns or change, finding change, I think I mostly get negative people who maybe you're already well off if you're doing good, or maybe you're middle class, and maybe you have tons of money in the bank. And I get these, I think some of these people think that I'm like doing bad or something like that or whatever. And you know what? Let's just take for consideration, suppose I was doing bad, which would probably be none of your business. But even if I was, this video is not specifically for you. So hang back. And why don't you do the moral thing or the good thing and comment on the video saying, thanks for the information. Here's what else I can contribute to this to help some of the people who do need your information. I could say this to add to what this young man has said. Here's another thing that you can do. Why can't we just be positive? Why we have to shoot down people who need these things that I have for them? This video, I'm making it for people who need this information because they may not know it. You're going to have people who live paycheck to paycheck. A majority of people in this country are living paycheck to paycheck. So if you're well off and you're a negative Nancy, just stay away from my channel because there's people who need this. And I don't want to respond to you guys. I'm just going to start deleting your comments. And if I don't have comments on my video, oh well, because I want this channel to appeal to the people who need it because I'm very passionate about helping people. All right. I hate those YouTubers that go out there and they just try to get a viral message and they want to show you how I saved $10,000 in 2 months, which is bull crap because the average person doesn't even make $10,000 within 6 months. So how you save $10,000 unless you make 6 figures a year, your video is crap. You're baiting people to watch your video because they're desperate and they want to know how they can get $10,000 because it sounds beautiful. I'm not going to do that here. I'm talking about the person who wants to try to work their way out of living paycheck to paycheck and accumulate assets so they never get into that problem again. All right? At least you can live peacefully. You can go out and get yourself a lunch for $7 or a sandwich and you don't have to worry about your bills. Assets versus liability. Now I'm going to unleash my secret now that I've talked for about 8 minutes and didn't get to the point, and I know some of you naysayers are going to be hacking away at me on that one. But you know something? I'm still here. I'm still riding for my subscribers. I'm still riding for the people who need it. Bottle returns. I just recently quit doing this. I had a whole trunk full of these. I was at the supermarket and I had an epiphany. I said, I saw a lady. She looked like she was homeless, but I seen her a few times walking through the parking lot with bottles, going to this place, and they changed the bottle system. Is all a wreck. It's annoying, trust me. But I had an epiphany. I really don't need to do this anymore, right? But I still continued to do it because it was fun and it was all about, it became a game to me because it's such a beautiful thing to do, right? And it's my money in the first place, right? When I'm doing it, especially. So I'm just redeeming my money. Or if I'm not redeeming my money and, you do a bottle drive, it's a great way. But when you take these things back, I have a challenge for you people. Here's a little trick that I'm going to teach you about. If you are really, really broke and you're just basically living paycheck to paycheck, this is what you're going to do with your bottle return income. You're going to save it. You're not going to touch it, but you're not going to put it in a bank account either. You are going to open up a stock portfolio. And I'm going to have a link below, and I might hook you up with some free stocks. Okay? And this is going to be for Robinhood. It's a trading app. It's a free trading app. Don't worry about it, people. I want to try to help some people make money off of the stock market. All right. So you're going to go to my link, download the app if you have an iPhone, Android, or whatever. And you're going to attach it to your bank account, because what you're going to do is you're going to take the money that you get from bottle returns. You're going to stick it in get a separate bank account, get a separate check account. Anybody who's subscribed to me knows that I talked about money diversification. The greatest way to save up to $1,000 to $2,000 while living paycheck to paycheck is to separate your income, diversify. Okay? You have to separate your income. Get a different checkings account for something else. So for your money. So you're going to get a different checkings account, and you're going to put the money from your bottle returns into that account. You're going to attach it to your trading account, which the link is going to be below. And when you get enough money, you're going to start buying stocks with it. All right? So there's a lot of stocks out there that don't cost a lot, and they pay up to 5%. Like, for example, Ford. I like Ford. They're a great stock. They're not doing the greatest right now, but you know something? I do believe they're going to climb up. They got a great history. They have plenty of assets. Their PE ratio is pretty good. But you're going to take the money, you're going to buy stocks, because what stocks are going to do is it's going to pay you passive income. So even if you bought Ford stocks, which the current price is around like $11 and some change, $11.05, you're going to buy the shares. It's going to pay you about 20 cents per quarter for holding a stock, right? So which is about, they pay you about 80 cents a year, right? So $11.80 a year. So you're going to continue to buy stocks, right? You can buy stocks that pay you monthly dividends. I would recommend, and I might put a link below, you go to dividend.com. They're going to teach you about how much a stock pays, their annual payout, how often they pay, whether they pay by quarter or whether they pay monthly. So if you want to invest, you want to do some research, because you're not going to find all the good stocks. And here's another secret. Here's another trick. If you made it this far in the video, I'm going to tell you about another trick. Here's a trick. What you want to do is you want to punch in, right, stocks that pay monthly dividends, right? Stocks that pay monthly dividends. This is how you're going to build your portfolio up fast. And it's not so much a risk, because if you think about it, you're getting the money for free, right? You're using the bottle returns, right? You're not going to suffer too much loss. And besides, stocks are really something you buy and hold until you become like, you really shouldn't be day trading until you had a good enough money. I would say don't day trade until your portfolio has at least 10, 20,000 in there. Don't start day trading. That's a bad habit. And you're not going to be able to day trade on Robinhood anyway. It's a different animal. You get yourself to a point, you cash out, you get TD Ameritrade, or you do all Fidelity, all that other stuff. And I'm not telling you that you should be day trading on all these other apps. There's some apps that do encourage day trading. I don't know if TD Ameritrade cares or not, or whatever the case may be. But let's just say this, right? You take your income and you invest and you invest and you invest. So you take the bottle returns, you take the money and you invest it in stock, okay? You take that stock, you reinvest as you get those cash payouts, and you continue to buy and you continue to do the same thing. You do that for about a couple of years. You just keep going, you just keep going, you just keep going. And eventually at some point, what you would have made in a month taking bottles back, you will now make in dividend payouts in your stock portfolio. So then you can quit doing this just like I did. But I didn't quit because it replaced my income. I quit because I had an epiphany. I don't need this anymore. If anything, I'm going to probably try to find some other people who need it and try to help them out and set them up with a bottle drive, or tell them, hey, where are you usually going to be at this time? I'm going to drop these off. Because I like to see, when I see people out there trying to make a way for themselves, you know, you're homeless, or you're just living, you're just getting by, you don't have a car, and on the weekends, or you're getting government money, and because you're disabled, or or whatever, you got a cane and you're out there, you're doing anything you can. You know what? I understand your pain, and I get it. And when I saw that, I could not bring myself to do this anymore. I'm a different animal, and I can do different things, and I can make money other ways, and I always do. I have been making money in other ways for a while. Like I said before, people, I'm a top-rated seller on eBay. I have businesses. I have a pretty good job. I really don't need to do this, but for the people who do need it, I couldn't bring myself to do this anymore for now. It's a great life hack if you're out there to do this. There's other hacks. I'm going to be releasing more videos on these topics. I want you people to tell me what you think. Follow me on Twitter. The link's going to be below. Okay? If you guys want me to talk about eBay, we could talk about that too. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Oh yeah, for anybody who wants to know how to make money online on YouTube through streaming. Sorry about the light, guys. I don't know how this video is going to look, but I'm going to keep it the way it is. And no, I'm not one of those YouTubers that edits all my videos and tries to make it look perfect. I'm talking to the people, and I'm keeping it real. You guys, I have over 1,000 subscribers. You guys subscribe to me for the information. You did not subscribe to me because all of a sudden you thought it was cool to find this guy with these pro-edited videos and all this showmanship. There's enough YouTubers with that stuff. I'm here just to give you information. And don't forget, write stuff down in your notebook. Write down your ideas. Together, people, we can stop the madness. We can help each other. I'm going to help you. You're going to help me help other people. Get out there. Comment on this video, people. Give other people who may watch this video, who may need it, ideas, because they deserve to know. You know, I know. We need to let the world know. All right? It's not about me. In fact, okay, so I'll be honest with you guys. Do I make money on YouTube? Yes. Did I always make money on YouTube? No. All right? I don't have a Patreon account. Maybe not yet. Maybe in the future I will, if I have to start getting all fancy-dancy and start making these huge videos and making this thing a big thing. I didn't try to make YouTube a career, all right? I just wanted to get information to people, right? So I did figure maybe I should monetize the YouTube thing, mainly because, all right, here's the deal, right? I'm giving you guys great information, and yeah, maybe I deserve a little bit of ad revenue to do that. But besides that, it started by trying to help people, because I was going through a lot myself. And I told you guys my story on my channel. I have plenty of videos. You guys can go check out some of my other videos. You'll see. I talk about how I got started on eBay, what took place, how when I was on Craigslist I made $900 in the first week. Why? Because all of a sudden the bank told me I overdrafted my account, paying my bills, trying to take care of myself. All right? The world can be cold. It can be cruel. It can attack you. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Brian, remember when you subscribed in 2014? I have a guy, Brian, on this channel, subscriber, very loyal. I love you, man, because you almost lost your house until you subscribed to my channel. And because of me, you told your wife to set up a YouTube channel, subscribe to. You try to help me get up there. You guys push my videos to the next level. You were going to lose your home, man. You started doing the eBay thing. You started doing this. You started doing all that stuff. You started hustling. You were a soldier. You were a writer from the beginning. I love you, Brian. I really mean it, all right? I understand what took place. I know about it. Your wife told me. I'm glad I could help you guys, and I'm glad you guys are doing okay. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm not going to tell your business on YouTube anymore, but you let me know. And thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, share this video. I'm making this video for people who need it. So if you're a negative punk, just do everybody a favor. Get over yourself, pull your head out of your behind, and share. You might be doing well. Tell the people. If you're such a jerk, why don't you compete with me? Make a YouTube channel and say, this guy's crap. This is what you need to do. But make sure you can help people. All right? Don't come with these fancy dancy solutions, because I'm not trying to sell no courses. I don't have all this other stuff going on. I'm just speaking raw. I'm coming to the people. I'm telling the truth. What gets rawer than this? You guys drink water bottles. This is real. It says a nickel, okay? It says 5-cent deposit on these things, depending on what state you're in. What? I'm not lying on here. I'm not trying to give you guys the fancy dancy solution, okay? I'm giving you the truth raw. I'm keeping it real. I'm telling you, people are living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not telling you to save up $10,000 in 2 months. I'm not lying to you guys, talking about how you could pay your mortgage off with a trick. And it's a lie. It's a clickbait video to get that YouTuber more ad revenue. I don't care about that. As long as my channel's helping people, that's what I care about. Make sure you subscribe, spread the message, and be a soldier. And go out there and make a change with the people, with me. Do it. In the background is one of my investment strategies that I'm working on. So if you could read it, good for you. Kudos. Have a great one. Love you guys. Keep marching on. Subscribe. Share this video. Like it. Share it, people. Don't just watch this if you like it. Share it. Share it on your social media. Share it on your Twitter. Tell everybody. Let everybody know. This is probably one of the most important videos right here. I just told you guys a secret. We're going to get people trading stocks. We're going to get people changing their lives. No more paycheck to paycheck. Robert Kiyosaki said it best. Assets versus liabilities. I read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of my favorites. Art of War. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Read books, people. Enhance your knowledge base. Don't just depend on school. Public school doesn't teach you anything. I'm out. Thank you.